Beautiful Creatures by Garcia and Margaret Stohl. Before, the middle of nowhere. There were only two kinds of people in our town, the stupid and the stuck. My father had affectionately classified our neighbors, the ones who are bound to stay or too dumb to go. Everyone else finds a way out. There was no question which one he was, but I had never had the courage to ask why. My father was a writer, and we lived in Gatlin, South Carolina, because the Waits always had, since my great-great-great-great-granddad, Ellis Waite, fought and died on the other side of the Santee River during the Civil War. Only folks down here didn't call it the Civil War. Everyone under the age of 60 called it the War between the States, while everyone over 60 called it the War of Northern Aggression, as if somehow the North had baited the South into war over a bad bale of cotton. Everyone, that is, except my family. We called it the Civil War. Just another reason why I couldn't wait to get out of here. Gatlin wasn't like the small towns you saw in the movies, unless it was a movie from about 50 years ago. We were too far from Charleston to have a Starbucks or a McDonald's. All we had was a Dairy King, since the Gentrys were too cheap to buy all new letters when they bought the Dairy King. The library still had card catalogs, the high school still had chalkboards, and our community pool was Lake Moultrie, warm brown water and all. You could see a movie at the Cineplex about the same time it came out on DVD, but you had to hitch a ride over to Somerville, by the community college. The shops were on Main, the good houses were on River, and everyone else lived south of Route 9, where the pavement disintegrated into chunky concrete stubble. Terrible for walking, but perfect for throwing at angry possums. The meanest animals alive. You never saw that in the movies. Gatlin wasn't a complicated place. Gatlin was Gatlin. The neighbors kept watch from their porches in the unbearable heat, sweltering in plain sight, but there was no point. Nothing ever changed. Tomorrow would be the first day of school, my sophomore year at Stonewall Jackson High, and I already knew everything that was going to happen. Where I would sit, who I would talk to, the jokes, the girls, who would park where. There were no surprises in Gatlin County. We were pretty much the epicenter of the middle of nowhere. At least, that's what I thought when I closed the battered copy of Slaughterhouse-5, clicked off my iPod, and turned out the light on the last night of summer. Turns out, I couldn't have been more wrong. There was a curse, there was a girl, and in the end, there was a grave. I never even saw it coming.